Hi, this is Inside the Scary Mind of a Writer, and I'm Adina Lev, the writer. This is episode 42 of my continuing vlog series of getting my name out there and giving a voice to my characters so that when you're reading one of my books and it gives you an idea of how the sarcasm should come across. That is very hard to write, sarcasm, not the word. To get across the point of sarcasm in different ways. That thesaurus on my desk gets a heavy duty workout. Pull it up on the computer, other words for sarcasm, sarcastic, and you're typing these things in. That is a hard thing to do. You try it. Not looking for any more competition because if you look, there are billions of writers. There's only 7 billion people on the planet. I swear, 1 billion of them are all aspiring writers. Somebody said that there are more writers than readers, and they're not wrong. I've said that before. I think that was episode 18 or something like that. So, episode 42, Inside the Scary Mind. The lately the scary thought has been, what if we are all on this planet as a zoo? What if this planet is just one big zoo and we are all the start of a laboratory experiment that somebody on a faraway planet, galaxy, or whatever said, "Look what I created." And the people around him, whatever they look like, say, "Okay, you created that. What are you going to do with it? It's sentient. It has its own thoughts, its own emotions. I can't kill it off. So what are you going to do with it? I don't know. Let's go put it on that zoo planet that we have, that Earth thing, and put it there with the platypus and see what happens." And every once in a while, they come in and check on us. And yeah, what if the being that we call God was actually a scientist in a laboratory far away? Keep in your mind the chimps that we currently do experiments on at universities that were born in captivity. To them, we bipeds could be their form of God. So, what if we are all just laboratory experiments and God, the head scientist, put us on this planet? What if he's just a zookeeper and we never have any idea what the zookeeper looks like? Is that not a scary mind blower? What if we are all just an experiment and we're like Disney? You go to the zoo, you go to Disney, and what if this planet is just one of those drive-through zoos like they have at Six Flags where you go in your car and you drive through the compound and you get to see all the animals and you don't interact with them unless you want your face ripped off or whatever. So whenever we see these UFOs, it's actually people in hoopties, the space version of hoopties that get too close to the planet. It, you've seen these people at Six Flags and these other drive-through zoos where the baboons jump on their cars and break off the antennas, and the people are stupid enough to get out of their cars and interact with the animals, and they get eaten or attacked by a zebra or whatever. What if planet Earth is just a zoo? And these are the space equivalent of trailer trash people who decide they're going to get out of their cars, that the rules don't apply, and that's why we can see their spacecraft. Is that not a scary thought? Yeah, we are just a zoo planet for all the curiosity things. Or you ever have an ant farm and you throw in a sugar cube and all the ants go around it? What if that's all the people are? We are just a giant ant farm. And these space creatures come down and give us a sugar cube. And we all worm around it. Yeah, so I'm over 50. Here's the ADHD that kicks in because I just moved my arms. I'm like, oh my Christ. I just took it in my head. I was going to clear out a good 50 by 50 split section of the property. And I thought, well, you know what? We can put a basketball hoop in here, clear it out, pound the ground down really good, maybe concrete it, maybe not, put up a basketball hoop, and we have a clear area. We could play 1-on-1. Yeah, so I'm out there clearing. Now, this section has not been cleared off ever. Since this property was developed, it has never been cleared off. So we have, I know for a fact, 10 years of leaves piled up, pine straw, whatever, all the botanical things that you find in a forest, grasses, weeds, blah, blah, blah. So I start clearing it out, and I've got at least 2 dozen saplings out there. Some are a year or two old. This one tree that started to grow was 10 years old, and he was growing sideways because all the big mature trees were hogging up all the light. So all these plants are going at a 10-degree angle. So I'm cutting down all of these trees, all these bushes, clearing things out, cutting things down, chopping down a tree. And I find 4 mature butterfly bushes. So now what started out as a possible basketball court has turned into a, ooh, let's make a butterfly garden. I am an idiot. I'm a masochist. I come up with these ideas. I'm doing all this work manually by myself, cutting out these weeds, cutting down these trees, everything by myself. And I'm out there working for a good 3, 4 hours. Got it all cleared off. It looks gorgeous. It looks beautiful. And now I'm planning on plants that I'm going to put in there that can work well with the butterfly bushes. And then I move my arms. It's not the next that day. Oh, I was hurting that day. It's not the next day that makes me go, oh God, I'm old. It's the day after. And I have found that over 50, it's 2 days later that all the aches and pains come out, and I realize, oh God, I need to not do this to myself. Ooh, other project. That is what I am doing these days, gardening. From March until October, November, I am outside more than I'm inside unless it's raining. Let's go walk the dogs. Let's go ride the bikes. Let's garden. Let's take out the weeds. Let's feed the birds. Everything outside. And that probably stems back from my childhood when I was constantly outside. I get to the point where hibernation is November, December, January, February. And that time of the year, I wear size 14 pants. Then comes springtime, March through October, I'm down to a size 12 because I am never in the house. I am always outside doing something. I always look like a little Tasmanian devil, have always had the Tasmanian devil figure. You see the arms. Arr, I've always been that bulky little body. But I'm looking at it outside. I want to go outside and I want to put in plants, and I'm thinking different plants. And this is the scary mind. You tuned in for this. If you got caught in the YouTube vortex and are stumbled on this, watching other videos, you'll see I'm pretty much the same kind of person, all scatterbrained and everything. And for 41 episodes. So, anyhow, I have been babbling in this camera long enough. This has been Inside the Scary Mind of a Writer, and I'm Adina Lev, the writer. If you found this mildly amusing, share it, like it, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs down, share it anyway, because, well, hey, I want people to Google my name, buy my books, and share it. Ask me a question, start a dialogue. I will be babbling at this camera again next week, and y'all be safe out there. Bye.